Dave, if we ever get to a point with this game where we found almost everything in the levels and somebody's optimized it as far as possible, then wing skip is the only real option. But outside of that, there's no reason. Right? And I don't see that happening for a while. Like, not at least for like a few more months. That, and you need the wings for the consistent godfling, and wingless is just more like, yeah, that too. Because like, it's not even. I can't imagine doing wingless godfling in a full game run. Like, wingless godfling to begin with is difficult. Even if you're going for the easier version, which loses time wingless, which means you'd probably lose time doing wing skip. Even if you go for the easier version and just go to the building, that's still really difficult, because if you get caught on the invisible, you can't do anything with that when you're wingless. You can only break through with wings. And like, you know, it's too risky right now. Wing skip is just too risky. But I'm hoping that we find a way for it to be not risky enough. Because I think it's cool. I think wing skip is cool. Even if it's kind of worthless, I think it's really cool. But this game is so locked tight, and we found exactly one sequence break. Oh. There you go. We found exactly one sequence break, and it barely saves time. I think that's funny, but I also just think the idea of ascending to the heavens with a teleport, that's cool. But it just sucks that it's not really that useful. The devs did a really good job of locking down this game's progression. Like, it's to the point where skipping surf or spears will genuinely softlock you. Like, it's not even a case of like, oh, you know, it softlocks you because you can't fight Metal Overlord and you struggle. No, like, you physically cannot enter Metal Overlord, and if you try, it takes you out of that weird white space, like, no teleport thing you have for getting surf, so you can't go back and get surf. So you're just genuinely softlocked. And if you grab the Doom Blast gear without grabbing spears first, if you have the spear gear and then grab the blast gear, you are also softlocked, because the game's like, what do you mean? You can't have two gears at once. And then you try and get blast, and it's like, nah, you need spears first. And then you try and get spears, like, nah, you don't have the spears gear. You have the blast gear, so it breaks. You can't get either, and you can't go into Biolizard without blast. So that softlocks too. And then Doom Blast, because you can't go into Biolizard without blast. It's like, it wouldn't really save much time anyway, and even if it did, you'd have to find a way to skip Biolizard or enter it when the game doesn't want you to, with like a wrong warp, which I don't think is happening. And then with Morph, it's a similar thing. Chaos Island and Mephiles, well, Mephiles spawns like as soon as Metal Overlord is killed, I think, but you can't actually go kill Mephiles without doing the challenges, and you can't spawn the challenges without beating the level. And you can't spawn Chaos Island without grabbing Morph. Like, the trigger just isn't. So, it's not possible. Like, I genuinely, on current patch, without Ace or a wrong warp, we're not skipping any of the other powers. It's not possible. I would love to be proven wrong, though. I mean, it is very impressive as well, considering how broken Sonic Frontiers is. Considering you can skip 2.5 islands out of the 5 in Sonic Frontiers. Actually, it's like 3.5, because I'm pretty sure Rhea is just flying from tower to tower. So, you're skipping like 3.5 of the 5 islands in Sonic Frontiers. But Shadow Generations, you can skip 1 power and save like maybe 30 seconds if you are God. And everything else is locked down incredibly tightly. Rhea is sub 3 minutes. Okay. So I was right. You're skipping 3.5 islands. I remember I saw Alpha's GDQ run flying around Rhea, and I'm like, oh my god, has it been improved since then, or is it just better execution? Because I don't actually remember if that was, it has. Yeah, I thought so. I don't remember if that was sub 3 minutes, but it didn't feel like that, because physics changed. Oh yeah, that was pre-patch. Can't you, I'm pretty sure you can change like jump acceleration, jump deceleration. which I imagine is used in the run. I tried doing a playthrough with low jump deceleration, and I found it, like, too uncontrollable, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Ooh, please be nice to me. There you go. It completely changed the run. Yeah, that makes sense. It's incredibly busted. One of my friends was getting into Sonic Frontiers, and I was talking to him about the settings, and he was like, "Oh, there's jump deceleration," and I'm like, "You could turn that to 0, but you're gonna be flying around, and frankly, I think your first experience should not be that overpowered." But I'm like, if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off. Oh, why am I sparing? It's fine. Had an elaborate tutorial. Head up to skip the tutorial, and then jump decel allowed you to just jump. You can just jump over the tutorial. That's honestly really funny, actually. I need to have a look at like current world record. I think it's Onaku has any percent. I need to have a look at that run because I've seen more recent runs. I saw Emerald's world record a while ago. Back in the day, we ran on the invisible ceiling. Yeah, I saw that in GDQ, and I was really impressed. Like, it looked sick, but now you can just jump. Alright. Hi, Black Doom. Sending me back to Radical Highway Jail because I don't deserve to escape this level. He just really likes Radical Highway. Can't blame him. Yeah, I like Radical Highway too. I mean, it's called Radical Highway for a reason. It's very radical. Sidestep is not liking. Okay.
Is this your doing?
I should probably practice that. Oh my goodness, I almost died there. If I had died to Radical Highway Scar, I don't know if I could ever live that down. I do need to practice the sliding along straight surfaces, because I know it's used in CI1, SH1. It's used a lot in Tokyo, but I don't run Tokyo. I uninstalled it basically as soon as I could, because I didn't like the menu clutter and I don't run it. The IL looks really cool, to be honest, but I'm just not an IL person, so I will be like, wow, that's really cool from afar.
You cannot deny your fate.
I think basically whatever I do, I'm gonna beat my PB time. Not my like best segment, but my PB time in this level, because I don't know what happened in my PB. As opposed to my Radical Highway 1 in my PB, where I went absolutely crazy, here I did absolutely terribly.
I won't let him escape.
Am I? It'd be really funny if I actually redded compared to my PB now. Oh no, I'm red compared to my PB time, not my segment time. It's fine, because I'll hit FPS skip and then I'll save like 20 seconds. This is where I don't hit FPS skip. Try not to get bombed. I've gotten hit by these missiles, especially these ones. I've gotten hit by them an embarrassing amount of times. Do I even make this shot? No, I don't. I messed up the anim cancel. No. Okay, this is not going well. Pretty smooth sailing from here. Okay, I'm gonna really hope I don't mess up FPS skip, because I don't feel like resetting right now. I made it out of Radical Highway. I don't want to reset. I might just not reset if I mess it up and just go for a good second half. We'll see. Alright, let's go. I think this is a good frame. Nice. Okay, let's change that back immediately. Sorry for subjecting your eyes to 30 FPS. Alright, cool. Let's go. Yeah, rainbow split by 8 seconds. Alright. Radical Highway time. Radical Highway? At Sunset Heights. Why am I thinking Radical Highway? I've been stuck in Radical Highway for so long, I can't get my brain out of there. It's like I'm still there. I don't mean to stop. Black Doom has achieved his goal, getting me mentally stuck in Radical Highway. Yep. He's won. He's won. I mean, he will be sending me back in approximately 5 minutes. So, you know, actually, maybe a bit less. Let's see. Get my boost back. Oh, that was bad. Oh, saved it. Nice. Oh, that was close. Thank you. Ah, I got it. Nice. I know you can go further with really good boost management. I have no idea how. That's the absolute lowest point in the 2D plane as far as I know. And I still barely make it. Uh-oh. Not me doing that. Even though I am gonna lose a lot of time to my best, I'm still gaining time to my PB, because in my PB I had to switch from 120 to 75 to get the old skin. I know it can work on 60 FPS. I could never get it, and apparently it's impossible on 120. So I just used VSync to go to 75, and I got it easily. So I don't know. Okay, I know I said I'd save a lot of time. I saved 0.1 second. It is still a green split. You know, I'll take a green split. If I hadn't failed the first attempt, it would have probably been like 5 seconds.
Unleash the power.
I like Sunset Heights 1 because it's a bad level where you don't really have to do anything. And like, that would be a problem in casual playthroughs, but because I'm speedrunning, it's like a little break. I get to chill. Same with the bosses. At least the bosses have spectacle, but like, I imagine on casual replays, they'd be really like a real pain, because you don't really have to do much, especially Biolizard. It's just Biolizard is kind of just a cutscene that you can play. But on speedruns, it's so nice to just be able to relax for a bit. A nice little break. Same with this level. The only real thing I could do to be faster here is get get the sides, and also get that rock skip. The one skip in this level, that annoying little rock jump. I have not been able to get that, and I know I could just take the I didn't get the anime cancel. I know I could just take the geyser up, and save the CC for this, but I don't want to. I'm pretty sure that's slower. Right. And then time for the world's shortest chaos control. You like that? Did you guys like that? The immense value I got out of that chaos control. I was only doing it for a boost refill.
You've obtained a new power.
Boost is immense value. Yeah, fair point. So I don't even need it. You only need about half boost before you get to the before you hit the radical highway trigger. But I like to be safe and get full boost anyway.
So I think this will stop me.
Hey, can I hit the anim cancel? No. Second time this level. I don't even know if popping wings is worth it in this section, but I do it anyway.
Your evolution has been a sight to behold.
There's like one, I mean, wings are nice to have for the boost refills, but I don't know if they actually save time, because you can maintain boost if you're smart enough. This single flight is like the only place I've found in the entire radical highway section where it's faster to have wings, and I don't know if that's worth the transformation or not. Just get instant wings. I wish. I normally do. I don't know what it is about this level, but I normally do get instant wings. Okay. I was expecting a homing attack trigger and I didn't get one. That's fine. And now for the best section of the game. Holding R2 and doing absolutely nothing. Bye, Black Doom. Bye, Black Doom. You know, the people who were worried about Shadow Generations having Forces level design were right in this specific case and nowhere else. I mean, it is the Forces level, so it makes sense to have Forces level design. I gotta respect the accuracy. Now for Pain and Suffering Incarnate, aka, am I gonna get lucky with dual dive? Or... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to take that as a sign to not go for that again and just take the normal route. I didn't get the wings cancel, no.
Chaos control.
Oh. Okay. I bonked on that ceiling, so normal safe route it is. I think I jumped a bit too early. I don't know. I mistimed it. Okay, I thought I was dead there. I would have weeped. I never got to show off ESP wings in an actual run. So let's hope I get to show off this, the dual dive in a run instead. If I don't, then I will have just wasted a bunch of time activating wings. Here's my goofy dual dive setup. jump on that spring from behind, and that normally gets it, please. Ah, no! I got the jump, but not the dual dive. That's unfortunate. I don't know whether that means I mistimed it, or whether that's just another way of the game telling me I didn't get it. Because honestly, I'm not sure if dual dive is inconsistent because it's like a frame perfect kind of thing, or whether it's inconsistent because of the game just not giving it to you kind of thing. It might be a combination of both. Right, do I get speed? Yeah, let's go. Oh, no. Might be losing a fair amount of time here. Hopefully not enough to kill the PB. If it is, I might actually end up having to pull out CI2 skip. Because that is the only significant time save I have left in the bank that I haven't pulled out. Besides dual dive, but, you know, I didn't get it. Hey. Do I still green split? Okay, that's cool. Just have to play the rest of the run incredibly well, and then IPB. Luckily, this level is pretty chill with wings. I know the skip is absolute pain wingless, but with wings, it's chill. There you go. Instant wings, my beloved. Well, that went way higher than it does. Oh, where am I going? Okay. Right. There you go. See, with wings, it's pretty easy because I can just keep air boosting. And I don't have to worry about hitting anything, even if I get a really bad launch like I did there. Oh, I actually saved a fair amount of time there. Nice. Alright, Kingdom Valley time. This level, Kingdom Valley Act 1 is like pain and suffering incarnate wingless. With wings, it's just easy. Yeah, save an otherwise dead launch. Exactly, yeah. That's why I cannot imagine doing it with what am I saying? Without wings. Oof, that was bad. Because without wings, you have to get a perfect launch, and you have to time your spear glides perfectly. Otherwise, you're just not... You aren't getting it. You're either going too far or not going far enough. He does not have to be... from what I've seen, I've seen like maybe 3 people actually hit the goal ring with it in like proper runs, and everyone else is like, oh, I overshot, or oh, I got soft locked right next to the goal ring, and I'm like, yeah, I cannot imagine. Still annoying. Yeah, it looks really annoying. Not something I want to learn. Oh, you're just talking about using it to skip, not like actually make it to the goal ring. Hitting the final rail, but can be quite consistent. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, just, you know, I actually lost a practice run to boosting on one of these platforms and just getting slingshotted straight down. I don't know what happened there. Luckily, it was only practice, but now I always jump on the edges just to be safe. Perfect skip needs. I get what you mean. To be fair, it does save a lot of time, even if you do stop at the final rail. As long as you skip the cutscene slowdown, then it saves a fair amount of time. Alright, time for the longest flight in the game that isn't Devil Doom. Who needs castle skip setups? I am the castle skip. Okay, that would have been really funny if I'd ended up dying. That, like, one flight makes KV1 one of my favorite wingless levels, but it also makes KV1 one of the easiest wingless levels compared to wings. Like, the difficulty of wingless compared to wings is absolutely absurd. I don't think there's a level with a bigger difficulty difference. Because castle skip, wingless, it's not too bad. I've got it before. And I've definitely got better at it recently, but you just gotta hold R2. You gotta hold R2 with wings instead of a whole setup and lining up. Oh, I am losing time. Fine. Still gaining time compared to my PB. Okay. Kingdom Valley Act 2 is probably the last place I could actually lose this run. But it should be fun. I've got the timing memorized. There you go. Should be good.
This is the ultimate power.
Early. Nice. Oh my god, I saved so much time. Wow. Jesus, minus 18? Alright, Chaos Island. Can this still PB? No, you know, no, I don't think this can PB, honestly. You know, I think I might have to stop the run here. Oh shit, I don't have 50 rings. Oops. It's fine, I can just wing here instead. You know, I could try and be funny and go for CI2 skip, but if I died going for CI2 skip, I would kill the run. But I don't know, honestly. It's not even like it's necessarily difficult. It's just difficult enough, and I'm already green splitting. I don't know whether it's worth it. Oh, I don't have chaos control. That's fine. Fine, actually, because that launch wasn't good enough. 44 is still in play without it. Yeah, that's main goal, honestly. If I can get a sub 45, I will be... A sub 45, I'll be happy. even I mean, a new PB, new world record, I'd be happy. But sub 45 is like where I think this run can go reasonably with current knowledge. I mean, my sum of best is 4340, but you need a god gamer to actually get like a 43 with current knowledge, at least. I think you could we'll probably find something to bring this to 43. But as for right now, 44 is what I'd be happy with. There just aren't enough wings runners currently to make the time super competitive, which, like, I get why people don't like running wings. What? Okay, didn't let me grab the seat. I get why people don't like running wings, but I wish more people ran wings, because they're really fun. They changed the game up a lot. Might still end up beating my PB. Alright, nice. The YouTube comment section hates wings. Well, yeah, that's YouTube comments. YouTube comments hate speedruns. I don't know. I appreciate how wings are like not overpowered. Because I think of other super forms, like Sonic Generations is a perfect example of the problems with super forms in modern games. Because they're either modern Supersonic, where you just hold boost to win, or they're classic Supersonic, where it's just kind of permanent invincibility, and nothing else. And neither of those are particularly fun to run with. Wings are in that sweet spot where they require skill to use, but when you do use them well, they're really good. So, like, if they're doing super forms in main levels again, I need them to be like this, please. I think the best way for Sega to design upcoming new super forms is like, would this be a legitimate, fun, and skillful speedrun? If the answer is yes, then it's good. If the answer is no, then you need to change something. Because, like, I don't think there's an all stages Supersonic run for Sonic Generations, as far as I know, for either modern or classic. But, you know, we got wings for pretty much all the categories here because they actually make a significant difference. And it's, like, skillful. I think it also helps that wings don't make you, like, faster inherently. They only make you faster if you know how to use them. Like, your movement speed is the same. Flight speed is the same speed as air boost speed, and they don't change ground speed at all. The only direct buff it gives you is more air boosts and a better jump. But if you don't know how to use it, it's worthless. Okay, who's ready to go to sleep for about 3 minutes? Messed up the cutscene skip, gotta reset.
It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
Hey. You know, this boss is like an absolute snore in this game, but frankly, I am so happy it's not the Adventure 2 boss. I was playing Adventure 2 at like 2 AM on the night Shadow Generations came out. Keep in mind British time, so the game came out at like 5. I wasn't awake for it, but I was playing the adventure games in preparation, and I swear to God, I spent so long on Adventure 2 Biolizard. Oh my God. I hated it. And then I got to Final Hazard, and it was like GG easy. And I'm like, why is the final boss harder than easier than the penultimate boss? Like, significantly so. It felt like Final Hazard was a victory lap being like, yeah, fuck you, Biolizard, instead of an actual boss. But honestly, that's kind of what I needed.
Those will stop me. Huh. Mutation. I'm ready, Pop. I already know your weaknesses.
Right. That's one of 3 hits. Don't mess up the timing.
Let's do this.
Only a minute left of this boss, and then I can start playing the video game again. I do appreciate how, even though this boss is easy, it didn't feel like it on a first run-through because of how cinematic they made everything. That's cool. I think Sonic bosses have a real problem with either being too easy or too much of a pain in the ass, but I will take easy but looks cool over anything. You know, it's better than, like, Sonic Heroes boss kind of easy, where it's like, oh, well, I say boss, the team attack bosses specifically. Better than that kind of easy, where you're just kind of doing nothing. At least this looks cool.
Chaos control. Take this.
You know, maybe one day I'll do all bosses as a meme category. Just because I think it'd be funny to go through the 4 easiest, most, like, inactive levels of the game and try and hit PBs on all of them. Sounds like a very funny category extension, like Happy Meal %. I don't know if Happy Meal % is actually going to be, like, a proper category, if that'll be, like, a meme category and a cat extension. I would run it, but I cannot be bothered to reinstall the DLC just to run a 5-minute run. Alright, Metal Overlord. Probably the hardest boss? It's the hardest boss to quick cycle. But if you're not going for, like, PBs, like, the hardest quick cycle possible, it's not that bad.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon.
Again, same with Biolizard. I am so happy, even though this boss isn't really... I like the boss, but you don't really do much. At least it isn't the Sonic Heroes version of Metal Overlord. Because, I mean, that version kind of got ruined by the orb. Tails and Knuckles Super Orb. Too scared to make him go super. Or maybe Super Tails and Knuckles aren't canon anymore, I don't know. But this is much better than that. This isn't the quickest kill. Should be able to get a relatively quick kill. There you go. That's fine. I'll take that.
Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me?
And it's my favorite. I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time.
Show such big talk.
When are they adding the bottle so that I can use a bottle to fight the Metal Overlord's tennis game? That's truly what I need in a Shadow Generations DLC.
Nobody can defeat me! Not you! Not Sonic! Not anyone!
I'm going for the Chaos Control even though it's slow, just to be safe. It does kind of suck that the fastest way to go through this fight is not to use the cool cutscene, but that's how it is. That took longer than usual. Okay. Alright, Memphis time. I don't know geometry strats for this guy. I know there's some like special positions you can put yourself in to make him spawn the orb at like 13 seconds, but frankly, I cannot be bothered to learn them. Also, pretty sure every Mephiles run I've had in this category has been like bad, so I should be able to PB pretty easily. I'm gonna double attack here just to pay. Let's go. Let's see if I can get the morph jump.
I'll just take care of them all.
Nice. Stomp. Hey, big guy.
Consider sparing. Don't do
Ooh.
I'm disappointed, Shaq.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, then chaos control. See. Done. Go. Oh. I love how absolutely feral they make Shadow in this boss fight. Shadow sees this guy he doesn't even recognize, doesn't know, claiming to like be super close to him or whatever, immediately tries to kill him, and he's just like, nope, not taking any of that. Goes absolutely feral, leaves him in this random statue he's never seen before, and then just leaves. Imagine having to describe that to like anyone else. Ooh. Actually, imagine being Shadow at Sonic's birthday party after the events of Generations, and everyone's like having a fun time because Sonic Generations is like relatively chill, and then there's Shadow there just vibing, thinking about how he saw the ghosts of his dead family members and had to kill his dad for a second time. Everyone else is just having fun, like, happy birthday, Sonic, and he's just there brooding. You know, I didn't actually realize you could die by jumping too early on that section until I died. Luckily, it was in practice, but I died going for the rings, and I jumped over the blue rings, and it turns out there's no, like, invisible wall. Like, no, you just straight up die if you jump over those rings. Alright. Cool, that's not the best cycle, but it works. Okay, more parkour, let's go. Favorite part of this boss, the morph parkour.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. Perhaps I should actually start trying.
Doom is so toxic. Perhaps I just start trying. That's so toxic, man. Not very sportsmanlike of him. Oh, oh. That was... I'm happy I saved that. Oh, whoa. Okay, cool. Okay, just the only thing that could kill the 44 is getting bonked by the head snake thing. So let's try not to do that.
I am nothing like you. I have surpassed
I'm pretty sure I can just bam, right, sidestep. Yeah. Very weird. Very weird. But it works. I actually know that until I was watching... Who was I watching who did that? I can't remember. I think it was Stelmo, actually. And I was like, wait, you can just sidestep right and get hit and get all the hits easily. I was actually aiming for the motherfuckers. Oh, that's a Zans. Oh, it was Zans who came up with that. Works for everyone except me. All I'm doing is just pressing R1 into the right side. Is that like... Oh, okay. I fixed it, but I lost 4 PPs because it was a timing issue. Oh, that makes sense. I'm just spamming it. Gotta do it earlier now. Oh, okay. So if you wait too long, it's gonna mess up. That makes sense. Don't target right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, 44:37. Let's go. Thank you for the GGs. New world record. Boo, boo, boo. I was planning to make like an overlay for world record, but I didn't make it. So also thank you for the follow. Bro Gaming. Thank you for the GGs. I only follow gamers with 44s. Oh, this very exclusive club of gamers with 44s. I'm proud to be a part of that club.
This is the destiny I choose.
I was speaking about this earlier at the start of the stream. I'm probably gonna, assuming source record is nice, the OBS filter, but assuming it gives me like good video, because I have it set up to record the gameplay so that it doesn't record the stream too. But assuming that gives me good video, I will probably commentate over the run as like a bit of a guide for anyone who wants to get into AS Wings. Because I want more people running this category. It's a great category. Honestly, with dual dive and with CI2 skip, I can definitely get a 40. It's definitely possible. Anyway, GG's to myself. I don't know why I said GG's to myself. Let's go. I'll probably just end stream there. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.